Hi, I'm Sterling. Come on in, the water's dark, but it's probably fine. I'm a writer, and I'll be narrating some of my own work here. This is my very first upload to the channel, so thanks for joining. This story is titled, Yet It Moves? So I was watching this guy, sitting alone in the cafe where I work. He'd been there for hours, staring at an empty coffee cup, and I kept glancing over because it was a slow night with not much else to do, and because there was something fascinating with the way he was focused on the thing. Then it happened. A few hours in, I swear I saw the cup shift, as in move across the table on its own. It startled him. It startled me too, but I've been doing this a long time, and a good service worker knows how to temper reactions. He got up, looking rattled, gathered his things, and made a beeline for the door. But he didn't gather the coffee cup. That was the first realization I had after he'd hustled out. I paused in the middle of wiping down the same table for the 5th time, slow night, like I said, and allowed my gaze to fall directly on the table for the first time in hours. I wasn't sure what else to say, even to myself. It was just me on shift, and with the only customer now gone, it was just me in the cafe. Closing time was coming up fast, and given the amount of business we'd had this evening, I figured I'd be doing the owner a favor if I flipped the sign a little early, started cleaning up in earnest. So I did. Working around the table with the mug sitting on it, for now. Did not want to touch that table just yet. And the mug wasn't anything special. Off-white ceramic, slightly chipped in the middle of its handle, small line of discoloration running down from the rim nearly to the bottom. It looked small and almost aggressively ordinary in the flickering yellow verge light of our aging overhead fluorescents. "What's your deal?" I said softly. "To the mug, yeah. You talk to things when you're alone too, and you'd be especially likely to do so after a long, lonely shift. Just admit it." The mug didn't respond. Pretty soon I had everything ready for closing, chairs up on tables, services wiped down, machines carefully cleaned out, register locked. Everything except the one table with its mug. "What did he see in you?" I asked the mug. It was still not very forthcoming, so I clocked out, pulled up a chair, and sat down at the table to look at the little porcelain thing. With most of the lights in the cafe now turned off, it still looked entirely ordinary, moody somehow, more steeped in its own shadows. This was the closest I'd been to it since the man had left. It made me vaguely nervous in ways I couldn't quite justify, even to myself. Seeing an object scoot a few centimeters wasn't really that big a deal, was it? "No," the mug said. "I suppose it's not." I fell out of the chair, but not before propelling myself backward away from the table at high speed, crashing into an adjoining table and toppling sideways. I scrambled to my feet, instinctively righting the chair and putting it between myself and the coffee cup. Not sure what good I thought that would do me. The mug continued to sit on the table, unperturbed. "What did you say?" The panic and fragility in my own voice scared me more, consciously anyway, than what I thought I'd heard from the mug itself. Thought I'd heard. I let that echo in my head like a mantra. Maybe I was just a little crazy. That was the better option. I'd had a long shift. It was late. I was tired. I stared at the cup, waiting for it to comment. It didn't. I thought back to the man who had also stared at the thing. When it moved, had it been toward him or away from him? Suddenly, that question seemed very important. Why couldn't I remember? Maybe it had been kind of sideways. Nope. Not right now. I picked up the chairs around the small table and put them up in rapid succession, leaving the mug sitting within a sort of cage made of cheap institutional steel. Not much of a cage, but then it hadn't shown the ability to move much, if at all. Sometimes things moved. That was fine. Sometimes people heard voices. I went off toward the exit, keys in hand. I heard something move behind me. Just the small sound of porcelain on polished wood, no big deal. I didn't even walk faster, I'm pretty sure. Then I heard a chair crash to the floor and I ran. I reached the door, slipped through it, shut it, locked it with shaking hands. I stood with my back to it a moment, not daring until I finally did and turned around. It was too dark inside the cafe to see. After a few tries, I got the flashlight working on my phone and shined it around. One chair fallen on the floor, a coffee cup beside it, sitting unperturbed, casting long shadows from the harsh bright light from my phone. "Why?" I mouthed toward the glass. "Why not?" the mug said, and moved towards me. I saw it move. I saw it. I swear to you, I saw it. But that's okay. Sometimes things move. That's fine. Sometimes people hear voices. Just remember, next time you're alone, in a perfectly ordinary place full of perfectly ordinary things, just remember that. I mean, what could they possibly want with you? Hey, thanks for listening. That was Yet It Moves from my short story anthology, Windows in the Dark. There's a link in the description if you'd like to read more, and if you'd like to hear more, like, subscribe, and I'll keep you posted.